Hi everybody. You may or may not know this. About 2 days ago, I think I was discharged from the ICU after being there for like 6-7 days for double pneumonia. Anyway, that's not the story. The story is, look at the hair situation. Now that is atrocious. I realize that because I'm balding, which has been for years. I take really meticulous care about keeping it trimmed, because when it's too long it looks like this. I tried to make it cool, you know, like putting gel in it and stuff, but gel? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make some changes. What I used to do is just take a number 2 blade or a 3 and do my whole head, and it worked. But what I want to do now is see if I can keep some of the length on the top that I've grown. So, come on, handy dandies. And this is a number 2. So I'm gonna make this part going all the way around a little bit longer, or shorter, I mean, than the top. Well, maybe you'd like to see this process. I kind of start with just a differentiating line. That was a nice big old chunk. And then I just kind of go row by row. I don't know if your hair is like mine, but my hair is absolutely littered with colics. I have colics everywhere. My colics have colics. So when I shave or cut, I have to go down, and then to the left, or right, whatever, and then the other side, and then I have to come up. See, that much came out? The natural bias of the hair in that area appears to be this. Up and down, up and down. It feels pretty empowering, let me tell you. Not just right now, cutting my hair out like all the time, but having been discharged from the hospital, there was a while when nobody thought I was going to make it, including me. So to have this new look and this new lease on life, that's kind of what I consider it to be, a second or a third chance. Now, I've never been shy about talking about my addictions. If you were looking for me, chances are there would be a vape pen close by. I had such a bad habit that by the end of the night, I was actively working 2 vapes at once and one straight. Give myself a little flavor difference. You know, what I had is not at all associated with my use of THC. What happened was I had a rare medical reaction to one of my medications. And what it did is, very quietly over time, and I mean like months, it gave me an infection that turned into double lower lobe pneumonia. That infection, I had no knowledge of. I didn't even feel anything. I was tired. But when you're stoned all the time, you're always tired. So the infection triggered a reaction within this medication in my body, and it started to turn everything acidic. It took me into diabetic ketoacidosis, I think it's called. So all I want to say is, if you're out there, you're type 2 diabetic and you're taking a bunch of medications, if you start to feel overwhelmed or curious, damn it, ask your doctor. Get involved, follow your medications, look them up, make sure that there's no adverse reactions, or if there are, that you're okay with it. I had no idea. I had double pneumonia, let alone I don't think DMV they call it. No, that's where you go and sell your soul for a driver's license. It's not DMV. It's diabetic ketoacidosis. Anyway, let's keep going. So you can see that I've got this side back trimmed down a bit. Not finely, but just a bit. So now I'm going to try experimenting with what I never had before, which was length. Now again, I usually keep my hair super short because it's incredibly fine and thin. Thanks, Dad. So it helps mitigate. So here's a 4. I don't think I've ever remembered using a 4 in my life. My whole life. Whoa. A 4 took off that much hair. The thing I like about having shorter hair, besides being able to camouflage the hair loss, is it's so easy to take care of. It really doesn't matter if it's matted or whatever, because everybody can see what's going on, so no sense crying over that, trying to hide stuff. That's one thing this little illness has taught me so far. Life's too damn short. You hear it all the time. People say it all the time. You've even said it sometimes, but yet you're running around, stressing out, trying to take care of all of these things that you put on yourself. Oh, I want to make a special dinner. Oh, I want to get the house nice and clean. Oh, I want to do all of the laundry. Oh, I want to wash the car. I want to do that all today. What happens is you get yourself in a situation where you're not sure if your life's going to continue, and you start to think. How important were those clean dishes? How important was that laundry getting done, really? Does it comfort you in the hospital when you're hooked up to a CPAP? No, it does not. Does medication work better on me because I have a clean car? No. Slow the hell down. Slow the hell down. What's the hurry? Seriously, think it through. So you don't get laundry done. Is somebody going to make you pay for that when you get home? And if that's the case, I think you have bigger problems than your laundry getting done. So what if you have to eat with the dirty clothes in the living room in piles for 2 days? Who cares? And if people do care enough that they're admonishing you for it or treating you as less than for it, get them the hell out of your life. Because you gotta slow down. Such a hurry. We're in such a hurry. Hey, I was terrible at it. I drove fast, I walked fast, I talked fast, I ate fast, I smoked fast. Everything I did fast. And you know what? If 1 is good, 10's amazing. Until 10's not amazing, and then 20. And that's how it gets you. Let me say that differently. That's how it got me. I'm going to share it with you just in case. Oh, God. You know what it feels like to really look at yourself and see you again? Yeah, you're not. This isn't a curved dog scissor. You're seeing things. So I'm gonna make sure make sure things are pretty good. Not perfect. I don't care. Not perfection. Non-perfection is interesting. So, see my wonderful eye bags. Hey, there's my wife.
To check on you.
She's coming to check on me. What do you think before I put my hair gel in? I went 4 on the top and 2 on the bottom, and it doesn't look any different. Which I'm good with.
Let me see. We've got some different lengths up here.
Thank you. Look at all this hair.
I know.
I could make a little mouse. Or I could make a mustache.
It's all about for you.
Or
Your hair
here.
goes around in a circle.
Look, I got a cool little beard.
Only your beard.
You know what we could do is dice this up so small that we could sprinkle it on my head. I used to stress so, didn't I, about my hair?
Always.
Please let that shit go. Oh, that's what I was saying about the THC use. When I was in trying to recover, I realized how much I had missed in life, how much I missed with my wife, how many adventures, how many conversations, how many shared experiences, because I was stoned, generally from about noon until whenever we went to sleep.
Yep.
And my primary relationship was with THC. Not even my wife, not even my dog. And she's pretty cute. So, if you're in a position where you can walk away from it and you feel any addiction that you have, it's so hard. And I wouldn't be out here talking about how great it was if I hadn't have been practically in a coma, because that's where I had to go through a lot of my withdrawal. For the THC, and also for the pain pills I had been prescribed. I was supposed to take like 5 a day, and I was taking up to 12. And realizing that it really wasn't touching my pain, my lower back pain, which is another story, but we're going to deal with that. All right. How am I looking?
So much better.
If anyone out there wants to talk to me or message or bounce anything by me, I'm good with that. If you have this, if you can relate with this, even a tiny bit. But you know what? It's your life. And you can do what you want with your life until you can't anymore. And when you can't, you have to think, well, shall I try this experiment of continuing life without it? You ready for me?
Nope.
Okay. My answer was no. And I wasn't ready to leave my family.
No.
And believe me, during these past 3, 4, 5, 6, 100 years that we've been dealing with all of the political mess and the anger and everything, I thought it would be okay if it were to happen. And then I got sick. And I said, oh, please don't make it happen. FYI, I felt my mama with me. Felt my grandma with me. I felt a lot of prayerful folk with me, which was amazing. And I will not say that I came out of this thing a believer, an evangelical, whatever. Rather than being such a hard agnostic, I do agree that there is a God. Because that God grabbed me by the hand and yanked me the hell out that hospital bed. You ready for me to put my...
Nope.
Oh, what you doing?
Your neck's super long. You got curls at the bottom.
Look.
So, unless you'd like to be short and then have a curly neck.
No, please.
Head down. Head down.
Oh, head down.
Head down.
My eyebrow. Oh, that's bad. My grandfather's eyebrows used to be like that. Oh, got in my eye. Wait. Got to do this now. You know that bad guy? The Hispanic guy from... Why can't I... Oh, now I look like a Klingon. Captain Cook. We have decided to go into deep space. Na, 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 na. I should call the dog in here and scare the shit out of her. Oops, it's gone. Ah. Are you done with that yet?
I'm trying really hard to get all of these little whiskeys out.
Oh,
I think I'll have to
don't
do shorter.
Don't worry about them being perfect, please.
It's not perfect. They're just super long still.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Want some shears?
No, I think I'm gonna go down a level just for this part.
You are?
Yeah.
On the back?
On the very, very bottom.
Okay. On the very, very bottom. Okay.
Down here. Otherwise, you got little curly cues.
Oh,
right?
God, no.
Right.
There are no curly cues in a Klingon's world. Well, if you're still going, I'm going to keep playing. Because that's my favorite thing to do. You've got to have fun in life, people. Fun that comes out of you, out of your heart. Not out of spending $500 at Disney or...
First world problems.
And what?
One more. First world problems.
First world problems, exactly. I now realize how precious life is, how precious my life is to me. Are you done? No. And that's...
Down the little eyebrow.
It feels that you don't love it.
Oh, it could be right down, otherwise you're going to get not as straight.
Honey, nothing about me straight.
I know, but on the back you like your hair to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said get it right!
So many reasons why I love you.
It's just a little mole.
Baby, it's growing. It's growing. Okay, we'll clean that up with the razor.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Alright, now my favorite part. The goo.
Go, go, go.
The goo keeps it nice and moist. So you can still see where my hair's thin, falling off, gone. So what? It's mine.
That is the truth.
It's who I am. And for the rest of my life, people go, you know that crazy lady with no hair. At least they're talking about me. Anyway, thanks for taking part in this with us.
The adventure.
Yeah, the adventure, exactly. God bless, take care, and tell the people that you love them, because it's going to be too late. Bye.